Trigger, how are you, man? Nice to see you on here. I am great. It has been a very busy spring season, so I haven't been live as much. No complaints, though. A lot of that busyness is my son's Little League team that I'm coaching, and I'm having a blast. It does make for an interesting Monday through Friday schedule, but we start a tournament tomorrow, actually. So a couple weeks on that final push, but it's going awesome. We are all baseball all the time around here and loving it. But ironically, we have actually not been to as many baseball games outside of his. But ooh, nice. What's he playing? I was talking to DMX quite a bit about Little League and Game Changer and coaching and all kinds of stuff. It was pretty cool. Is he in Little League or I'm trying to remember if he's older. Nine U kid pitch, okay. Oh, and you're in charge. Okay, so, this is amazing. Somehow, he says, DMX and I were talking. I think he suggested, although the phrasing I'm not sure, but collaboratively we decided or thought maybe we start a Game Changer thread in the Discord. I wasn't sure. I hadn't even put feelers out to see who else that would be relevant for it, but there's 3 of us, so I might just make that happen. I'm not running it. I get the benefits, but because I'm on the field, I'm not the one doing it. But if we are so fortunate as to make All-Stars, my son making All-Stars, that is the role I would actually love. I know it's very involved, but a little less admin in between games and practices than coaching. So it has quite literally been a game changer for me. It's the first year we've used it, and it's been awesome to be able to track that stuff. Yeah, I'll throw it up. There's no harm, no downside really. Probably more active this time of year than maybe the rest, but I geek out on that stuff. Not Game Changer specifically because I haven't used it a lot, but in general, baseball, not like Little League coaching, the game, that kind of stuff. And I do score on occasion. My brother's way more consistent. He scores every game he goes to. I'm more like his backup these days, but I do enjoy the art of scoring. All right, so first, we actually don't have too much scheduled to open. I'm opening switching gears for a minute. I'm opening the NFL Draft Tops Now cards. They finally arrived. 5 unique players. Barman has Carnell Tate, Averill Reese, and one of the Sonny Styles and one of the Caleb Downs. And DeLip has Sonny Styles. Skeeta Street has Makai Lemon. And Judge Howell has a Caleb Downs. And this is the part where I apologize. There's a longer story, but the bottom line is my kids opened this envelope, and it sounds like a line you hear on eBay, but thinking it was their green light cards, which are their first debit cards. Anyways, I apologize. I have not cracked this envelope. However, as you see, this has been opened, and that is not normally the way I like to do it. Oh my goodness. Drop third strikes. Yeah, in ours, it is, if it gets behind the catcher, it's fair game. So we get a lot of base movement based on that. Putting a lot of importance on that catcher spot. All right, so I don't know what order these are in, but first up we get Averill Reese. 2 Caleb Downs. Carnell Tate. My opening the envelope early would be a lot easier to explain if we got a parallel. Makai Lemon. And 3 different Sunny styles, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Confirmed by our sheet, unfortunately. But there we go. Barman, Judge Howell, DeLip, and I missed a name. Skeeta Street. Thank you for joining on those. Yeah, how many average pass balls would you say you have on a nightly basis? The only other schedule thing I'm opening today would be a Tops Now, and this one is Alec Boehm and not JP Crawford, Justin Crawford, Phillies card. So 10th Floor Chill has 1, Skeeta Street has 2, A-Law has 1, and there's actually 1 yet to be claimed. I know our scorekeeper for our team has his work cut out for him. All right, here is the other Now card. Yeah, that's a great one. I don't know that we've ever decided how to call that. I think we're just kind of taking it easy on them as far as because we're not tracking errors. First team in 22 years to walk off twice in a doubleheader. These are going to our Phillies fans. Nothing of note, unfortunately. But if I'm a Mariner, I am a Mariner fan. If I'm a Phillies fan, I'd be excited about that one. And we'll double check our sheet. And then I don't know how many people we have on, but I do have packs available if anyone's into it. No hits, unfortunately. Yeah, with our tournament starting, I am like extra like, okay, we gotta make sure this gets scored appropriately or correctly. And our guy always does. It hasn't really been a problem, but we have to report it now. And as the warm-up, the regular season, we didn't really have a lot of reporting requirements. So your tournament 9U kid pitch. So is 9U, so I think different regions do it different ways because we don't, in Little League specifically, we don't have the 8U, 9U until All-Star season. The ages, of course, break down similarly, but so is he in on a like a select team or something like that? Yeah, varying opinions is one way. Imagine there's an age where the kids. So I've got several kids that know exactly what their stats look like, and then others that are still learning how the whole game works and everything. Oh, he's travel team. Okay, nice. I would rather watch my kid play baseball than the Mariners, and that's not a slight on the Mariners, but it's so fun now that he's into it. I'm gonna hang tight for a minute here if anybody wants any packs or boxes, but in the meantime, I don't know if I can do it mobily. I think maybe I can. I think I'm gonna start the game changer thread since we're talking about it, but I think it'll probably put it in a location that doesn't make sense, but I'll move it on a desktop later. Okay, so where did it go? Oh, it's right at the top. Game changer conversation. There we go. Yes. Yes. 1,000 times yes. I have been blessed with a son who is all in on baseball to a point where sometimes I have to reel him in because we have other things in life. Even though sometimes I don't want to do those other things. Is this your first season with Game Changer? Yes, I have to tell him not to throw sometimes. I'll be like, my arm is sore because he's thrown hundreds of pitches up against a wall, or with the, you know what a Borgo ball is, he'll throw that inside up against the recliner, which has 9 perfectly placed buttons for a strike zone. Nice. Yeah, DMX he's been in it for a minute. I don't remember exactly how long. I want to say a couple years. So he was giving me some tips, and not just with Game Changer, but like what you can do with the stats as far as helping your kid. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, we still have junior umpires who are great kids, but sometimes as the adult, you just have to teach the kids that are playing. A call is a call, whether you like it or not. We're not going to become YouTube famous by being obnoxious, disrespectful, and all that. In fact, I'm looking at our Game Changer right now. Yeah. Seeing some of the nonsense they put up with, both the kids and the adult umpires, I'm just happy they'll still do it. And we haven't had anything crazy. It's never been too bad, but you know, calls that didn't go your way that were appeared to be obvious, but kind of mimics professional baseball, I guess. The signature is it's basketball. So, to my knowledge, they haven't done it for baseball. Basketball came out today. Football comes out late next week, I want to say, Friday. They have megas and blasters, and then they have hobbies and jumbos. These are the megas, of course. It's a I opened one. I'll show you. I'm not going to be doing it justice because I don't know the history of these cards very well, if there is any actually. But most of them have their round and draft pick order, but it's not just this year's class. So you've got, oh, there's LeBron. And then you've got this year's rookies and everything. I guess the signature is a play on them signing for their team because, like the Megas, for example, there's no guaranteed auto in there. Hobbies and Jumbos, there are. In fact, there's more than your regular product. I think it's 2 and 4 Hobby Jumbo, something like that. One of the many 25, 26 that Topps is trying to pump out before they restart the clock for the next season. They look good. I'm not a huge basketball guy, so I couldn't really rate it because I haven't opened a lot of basketball product. But Steven, sir, how are you? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it catches on and they run it with baseball. I did see Finest pre-sale is on the Topps calendar for, I want to say, second week of June, so that probably puts it releasing early July. Feel like it's early, but I think I've just lose track of time sometimes, but I'm very excited about that one. But what I think I'm in the mood for is one of those surprise products we don't see coming, like last year's All-Star Megas, or really anything out of the ordinary. Just one of those like smaller, like the Berman, or those were two of my favorites. But something we're not expecting. Not that they don't put enough cards out, but I have been dabbling in the non-sport. I do like Disney. I've always liked Disney cards. Non-sport and even Pokemon, mostly for packs to stacks, not so much personally, but Disney personal for sure. And basketball and football a little bit just because the new license, but baseball remains and will always remain my number one. Stars and Stripes. Yes, you can. In fact, let me give you a choice on your Stars and Stripes because I've got 5 packs left. So we'll go top to bottom trigger, 1 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Oh, and while you're thinking about that, let me open the Bowman basketball. Okay, so 4 on the Stars and Stripes. That'll be right there. We'll put that right there for now. So there's your Stars and Stripes, and then Bowman. And thank you. I've been having fun with the live packs. What is this, 7 per box or 6? 6. So 1 on the top, 6 on the bottom for your Bowman basketball. And it's worked out well with my crazy spring schedule where it's more of like a just jump on, and if people want to open stuff, we do. And if they don't, we don't. A little easier to schedule. So 1 through 6 on the Bowman basket. Oh, 4. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We'll go, what do you think? We'll go Stars and Stripes first. Good luck. We have seen some cool stuff out of here. I like the pack format better this year than years past. Cade Allen, whose name rings a bell. Oh, Team Navy, interesting. Charlie Sarsfield. CJ Sampson. Jace Duckett. Oh, you do have an auto. Leo Knockley, or Nokley. What age range is he in? Numbered 6 of 49. 16U, 17U. A little older than our boys, huh? Very nice. I've been starting to do something similar to what I do with Bowman, which is find out about a new guy because I pulled their card. And then Jordan Ayala. Refractor on Jamison Wilheltz. Talisman Grady Emerson. And then check them out every once in a while, see what they're happening, see when they go to college, see when they get drafted. Gavin Shakar. Jake Romero. Duncan Mount looks 12U. That is almost DMX's kid's age. Maybe that is him. Anthony Frausto III. Yeah. It can be rewarding and awesome, or it can be sad, but either way, it's something to kind of like hang on to. All right, so your Stars and Stripes. You did get an auto. I want to say it was 1 in 2 packs. Is that right? Was there 6 autos in that box? I feel like that's right. All right, let me get your name down so I don't lose track of this. All right. And your Bowman basketball, sir. Juju Watkins on the back. Nicola. I'm going to skip some names so I don't sound quite as dummy. John Tonye. Peyton Pritchard. You do have a reptilian back here. Tyrese Proctor. His name was Leo Nokley, and I will pull it up here in a second. Gershon Ubasel. Reed Bailey on the base reptilian. Upside down. Jimmy Butler. A few names I've actually heard of, which in this product and for basketball is nice. Isaiah Dennis. Oh, and your Juju's a chrome too. Davian Hanna and Juju Watkins. The Nokley was what, to 49, I think. I'm gonna sleeve up that reptilian. Leo Nokley. 6 of 49. I do like the design this year, too. Thanks for jumping in that, dude. Anything else from whoever's on now? No worries if not. This is a regular thing, and there's no obligation. Probably have some more tops now in before Platinum comes out, and right behind it Series 2, so we'll get breaking again at some point, but Platinum for sure, because that one's already full. But he's committed to Tennessee. Okay. He's legit then. I don't think those guys sign nobodies. Nice. That worked out well. I forgot about that. I knew you were in that general region. You're in Tennessee, huh? That's perfect. That happened with another Stars and Stripes pack. I'm trying to remember who the kid was, but there was a local connection there. I don't know if it was college or it might have even been a minor league team because there's a few kids who have since been drafted. I love that. That's awesome. With an auto to boot. Nice, dude. So starting next season, probably, as far as when he'll be in a game. I assume that's the timeline. That's awesome. Chi-Town, I was just talking to Trigger about this. I'll tell you what I know, and I will also admit that I'm no expert. So I did open one earlier, so I actually can show some cards. The Hobby Jumbo format have lots of autos. The Megas, however, despite the name Signature, does not guarantee an auto. And the cards, the baseline, now this is the blue and orange, so this is technically a parallel, but I think there's a couple per Mega, so I don't think it's anything crazy, but it'll have their draft round and pick number for the base set, and it will have old and young guys. So the rookies from this year in there. There's a LeBron. That's base. It's nothing. These are nothing crazy. Chrome parallels, and then the insert that the box says we're chasing is the Odyssey insert. My Omega did not have one. I don't know how common they are. I've been dabbling in the new license football, basketball, but I am nowhere near as knowledgeable as I am with baseball. So cool set, cool cards, but I have no idea where they fit in the grand landscape of basketball desirableness. Oh, on the sheet? Did I typo? Sure did. Yeah, my apologies. As far as I know, signature class baseball does not exist. So the only this was both supposed to be basketball. One was the whole mega, and one was by pack. 10 packs per box. Sorry about that. I think Traeger said the same thing, and that explains it. I'm so used to writing baseball. Yeah. There is no such thing as top signature baseball. So that's just packs and megas for the basketball. Sorry about that. Maybe if it catches on, they'll make one. I don't know. For some reason, well, I know the reason. It's a little bit of trying to get my EQL score up. But in this case, for Signature Football Hobby, it was not an EQL release. I maybe just need to work my quick button at release times or something. So I have a hobby of that coming, football. It doesn't release till next week. No idea what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm going to maybe have to convince Card Swap to break it because he actually knows his way around football, and I don't. It would be fun if they made a baseball. Baseball's always my preference, but I think Panini did a signature series, I think they called it. So I was getting confused. I thought this was a continuation product when they grabbed the license, but it may be new. I don't know, or maybe they did it way back in the day. I'm not going to pretend like I know. We'll have Card Swap make top signature baseball. Nope, didn't say that. He wouldn't do that, Top. You know what I ordered yesterday? Have you guys seen? I'm sure you have the Ada Bowman. We saw some green ones in my breaks. I did not see a blue one, however. The blue pattern with the scoreboard in the back, scorecard in the back. I just grabbed a Rally and Julio, and I'm very excited about it. I don't have them in hand yet, or else I would show them off. Rally and Julio were relatively cheap, but the Colt Emersons of the world, even though it's just a prospect card, still more than I want to pay for them, but I kind of want to get the whole set from this year. It's the only year they've done it, to my knowledge, but that's my most recent pickup that I'm excited about. I saw the green ones, liked them. I think we even pulled, I want to say we pulled a Athletic, which it looked good in. Then I realized they made blue pattern blue, like they always do, and got very excited. JJ Weatherholt. I feel like the first one came in already. Let me take a look. I feel like we opened the first of them. Let me look at my sheet. I can find you the stream because I'm virtually certain we opened it. I'm double checking now. I can find you the stream, and if we did open them, of course, I have your card stacked. Did we end up with 2 orders of those? 2 different cards? I think maybe they both came in. Let me see. The opening day we did open, yes. Was it just the one? Yep, Ticket Trigger, Jake's, SSK, all had one of those. I don't think we got a parallel, to be honest. And I guess that might have been it. I was thinking we might have had 2 Weatherholts, because I know we had at least one more now card. I think we only placed an order on one. I'll triple check that. But yes, the opening day has been opened. In fact, Trigger, I can pull it out of your stack. I'll show it to you. Right here. It is base, unfortunately, but oh yeah, all good. Dude, always ask those questions. I try to keep it posted, but it gets out of hand real quick. So that is one. This one is yours. There are many like it, but this one is yours. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there was no parallels in that batch. We left off as far as now cards go. I guess without seeing the order, you might not know, but all the opening day stuff has arrived and been opened. So our next batch, besides what we opened today, like the Crawford Bohm, would be basketball, actually. Flag, Rookie of the Year, and VJ Edgecombe. I think I have tracking on one of those. And then baseball-wise, card number 155 is the next one on the in numerical order. which they don't always arrive in numerical order, but sadly, I do not have any Bowman baseball. I have megas coming, but they have not arrived. More megas, I should say. But I don't have any currently. It actually made me very sad to have a stream without Bowman. I have 0 sealed Bowman baseball in this house. I opened my own mega on Lid's release day, same release day as the rest of Bowman. And then I ordered some from Topps, but yeah, they're not here yet. It is a problem. What I wish I could tell you is I had like a case of blasters, because those things are awesome. But I don't. I don't even have the poor man's Bowman like Pro Debut. I guess the closest I have would be the Leaf or Vintage, but I don't know that you can call that poor man's. We do have a problem. The flagship festival style streams where we do the longer stream and have a bunch of product, those are going super well, and I'm having so much fun with them that I'm going to really lean into that, and I think I'll go heavier on, like, I thought a case of blasters was a reach, and we got through 25 plus, maybe pushing 30 on release day, and then yours truly may have opened some personals after that. Next time, maybe 2. What I really want to do for Series 2 is get a bunch of hangers, but I haven't, there's no decent place to order those yet. They haven't been available through Topps. I don't really want to pay up for them at the big box guys, so hopefully I'll get those locally on release day for the stream. Although my stream may have to be delayed because of the baseball schedule. So, but either way, we will do a Series 2 flagship stream, and I will have lots of product. Maybe some more Bowman for that matter. I think I should just keep Bowman around all the time. Thank you. I leaned into that hard for Series 1, and it was amazing. And I'm like, this is sustainable for the big ones. So I would do it for Platinum, because I think that's a great personal / breaking product. Price point, anyway. But I can't on release day. I will have, of course, K105 is already full. I will have plenty of Platinum to break. It just won't be on release day. Card Swap, I think, will be breaking on release day, which is the advantage of having 2 of us working on this stuff. So, oh, Chi-Town. Where did I put it? I have something for you. As memory serves, you got one. I don't remember what it was, exactly what it was, but I'm pretty sure we either pulled it for you or maybe someone else and you made a deal. I can't remember. That was in my personal mega. And I think it's got Ethan Conrad's name on it, but I think it's got your name on it also. We can get that going your way. All right, guys, I appreciate it. If nothing else, I'm going to wrap it up. Next stream, probably some Topps now, in between now and Platinum. But I guess we'll see. The Conrad's for you, sir. I pulled that out of a mega personal. One of those Lids megas that I found early, or a buddy found early, actually. It should go to a proper home. I've heard he has better language than PCA. Trigger, good luck to you, man, in the tournament. Good luck to your son. We'll talk more Little League Baseball and youth baseball in general. It's good to see you on here, dude. All right, guys. I'm going to call that a wrap. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to celebrate. Celebration pack to end the stream. I like this. Let's see. We have 7 packs left. I have to count because not all have been shipped out yet. I'm going to put 7 packs on the screen, sir. That's 6. At the risk of the 6, 7, 3. Yep, one at the top 6. One at the top 7 at the bottom. Can't really see those, can you? I love it. That's actually also a good product to have around Bowman, Celebration, stuff like that, the lower end stuff. I love it. 1 through 7. What's that, Ethan? What's his jersey number? Do we know? I don't know. Why don't they say that on the back of cards, by the way? There's a gripe I have. 3 is the one with the Aaron Judge auto. Okay. Good luck. There is a Cub on the back there. Colson Montgomery. Schauman. Freed. Marsh. Fuentes. Springs. If we're getting Judge, it's coming up. Clay Holmes. Kumar Rocker. Siegler. Burke. Greatest hits, Marcus Semien. Ooh, you do get your Crosstown Rivals. Julio, Stars of MLB. Mascot. Do we hate the White Sox? Owen Cassie. Okay, so we did get you a Cubby on the 8-bit ballers. These are sneaky parallels too. Let's just make sure. I'm pretty sure that's base. Base 8-bit baller Owen Cassie, and you did get your second favorite Chicago team. Okay, so answer to my question is you do hate them. I was surprised that the Angels don't hate the Dodgers. I don't think. I'm not universal, but for the most part. But I'm pretty sure the White Sox Cubs isn't quite as much love. Is that right? I'm kind of happy to see the White Sox having some awesome stuff to cheer for. You guys are probably not so much, but... One more? Okay. Pack 2. I think I kept them in order, didn't I? So, let's see. You had 3. So, yeah, pack 2 would still be pack 2. Okay. All right. Oh, you're good, man. It's earlier here, too, so. New Age Athletics. Bayo. Well, you didn't get a Judge, but you got the handsomest man in baseball. Joe Ryan. Kobe Mayo. Joey Loperfido. Luinder Avila. Harper. Nato. It's not black and white, but you do have something flipped around. Glitter, not glitter. Confetti? Confetti, I think. Pearson Ole. Opening day foil. Daniel Sheeman. This is one of my favorite parallels from this. Back to Durbin. Basayo's tearing it up. Titans of the game. Mr. Red. Carson Williams, 8-bit baller. I'm sorry, there was no Judge to be found. Sorry, man. I know you were 100% certain. I do like the I'm not just saying this, but I like the opening day foil. I kind of like the send off with Celebration. I mean, we can send it off with anything, but I do kind of dig that. Dude, thank you. I'm loving this. It's also, you know what's fun? Opening cards, of course, but also, you know, it's not too hard with like the Celebration type releases, but hunting down wax. I'm currently hunting down some cool junk wax. Stuff a little more off the beaten path. Stuff that our friends at Savage Ravine would be into. It's a fun added hunt when I go to an LCS, especially if I go to a new one and I don't know what I'm looking. I don't know what they have. I love this. Some of this stuff is more run of the mill, but some of it's kind of fun to track down. Trigger, thanks, man. I'll get you a cardinal next time. I haven't pulled a cool cardinal for a while, I don't think. I appreciate both of you and everybody else who's watching or did watch. Have an awesome night. Good luck at the tournament, Trigger. Thanks for jumping in.